Bop. Yes. Buttons have been pressed. Buttons have been pressed. Everything looks good. Bitrate is going. The little icon for me being alive is going. So I believe once there we go. All right. That's the music to my ears right there. The little jingle there. Yep. Stream doesn't end until I get an Enderman pet. Yep. All right. Cool. Everything's good. Everything is wonderful. Yeah. How's it going? How's it hanging? How's it hanging, everyone? Oh boy. Today is a very interesting stream. Today is going to be a very interesting stream. Basically, I want a little bit of a background on the stream. Actually, you know, I'll get to the whole background thing and the whole explaining the stream later. You know, I feel like the beginning of a stream is just a good time to relax, but also a good time to hang out with chat, and also a good time to figure out if I'm actually live. Okay, apparently I am live. That is very interesting. Twitch doesn't actually show me as being live, but apparently I am, because Chloe's here. How's it going? Yano Udis. I don't know what a Yano Udi is, but that sounds cool. I found a knockoff one covered in pizza slices. Ooh, fun. That, honestly, I don't know what this thing is, this Yano Udi is, but if it's associated with pizza at all, I mean, it's gotta be good, right? What is a Yano Udi? Also, hey, yo, Lego, how's it going? And Sora, I see you. How you doing? How you doing? I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Udis are like the blankets with sleeves and a hood. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, like the Snuggies. I think that's what they were called in the US, Snuggies or something. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Wait, let me look it up. Udis, if it's the same thing that I'm thinking of. Yeah, oversized, wearable, yeah, those things. Yeah. Wait, let me see if I can screen capture. Oh, they went away. Yeah, these guys. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Those are fun. Those are nice. I actually wish I had one of those. That's actually very interesting. We got one with avocado, got one with like mushrooms and stuff. So you found one with pizza slices. That's actually really cool. That's actually insane. Oh, it's a TikTok, eh? I don't actually know if I could. Oh, what'd I do? You've got 10% off. I don't know. Pop-up ads. I'm scared. Go back to full screen. Go back to full screen. I have one with Pokemon. Yo, that's sick. Also, how you doing, Snow? How you doing? That actually, honestly, it does get pretty cold here in Flagstaff in the winter. So that actually might be something I might want to look into, because I do get pretty chilly in the winter time. Actually, you can search it up, I guess. Yeah, you can search up pizza. Well, okay, one of the first options was Pizza Kids. Just because it is a tasty food doesn't mean that it's made for kids, okay? Anyone can enjoy pizza, okay? Nice. Nap trapped again. Let's go. I want the mushroom udis, but the actual udis are expensive. Yeah, these seem... Yo, that's actually insane. So, let me show this again. Where am I? Screen capture, you. So, this one, yeah, that looks sick. But that's a 40% sale. 60, actually, honestly, like, for something like this, where it's custom made, $60 actually doesn't seem that bad, you know? Like, $60 isn't awful. That's actually pretty good. $99, that I would be like, okay, guys, let's chill out. But $60 isn't that... I thought it said 69. It should. Honestly, They missed out. They really should have made it a 30%, a $30 sale. Make it 69. They missed out. They missed out. Oh, it's a knockoff. You just Googled Pizza Hooded. Nice. What's up? Hey, yo. How's it going, man? How's it going? I guess he just got filed his first original bug report. Ooh, interesting. Like, an actual, bug in the game. That's actually, I feel like they do a lot of bug testing for new updates and stuff. I'm surprised that, that there are, still bugs. Actually, I shouldn't be surprised. It is a very in-depth game. Like, there is a lot of stuff, to Minecraft. So I guess it makes sense that there would be a lot of bugs. Ooh, this is fun and colorful. It must be for kids, right? Yeah, yep. That's only kids like things that are colorful. That corporate people in corporate are, they're something else. They are something else. They are something else. I saw the pizza one on TikTok and instantly thought of you. Nice. I might honestly want to try to buy that, depending on how the shipping is. Because, obviously, you know, it's $60 base price, but I assume this is not a US... Well, actually, they use US dollars, so maybe it is a US-based brand, but... If it's based anywhere else, the shipping is gonna be through the roof. Through the roof. Let's see. What if I just add to cart? What if I were to just like, you know, you are $41 away from free shipping. Okay, I just want to know. I don't want to actually buy it yet. I'm not gonna be an impulse purchaser. I just want to know, what would the shipping be? What would... I'm full screen, right? You guys aren't going to see my stuff? Yeah. Country... Oh. This one, that's called local pricing, not being US-based? Yeah. Yeah. That's the kicker right there. It looks like this is a US-based... Or not US, an Australia-based company. And it looks like they only deliver in Australia. It looks like they don't do international shipping because they... It's actually kind of funny. I'm not going to show anything bad here, right? Yeah, I don't have any information on this page. Yeah, I don't have any information on this page. It's funny... They have delivery. They have like a drop-down menu for country/region. So, you know, you would think, oh, there's a drop-down menu. That means there's going to be, you know, a bunch of countries, different countries that you could choose from. No. They make you think. They give you hope that you're going to be able to choose your country, but then just, nope. Sorry. Only Australia. That's the only country that exists, actually. That is actually the only country that exists. Hey, you know what? Good for them. Good for Australia. Oh, I also just completely forgot to put on music. Sorry about that. At least for the Twitch people. Sorry, YouTube. YouTube people aren't gonna be able to hear this, but that's fine. I also did want to mention, just because I do mention, like, you know, playing music and stuff, YouTube doesn't allow you to have, like, they have different policies on music in streams. So, me having music playing on one service and not the other is not me intentionally being like, oh, you know, I'm making one better than the other to, like, filter viewers over there. No, it's literally just... YouTube's policies on playing music in stream are different than Twitch's. So, yeah, that's why. That's why you get music on Twitch and not on YouTube. I don't know why. It's just how it is. It's just the way things are. Just the way the world works. But yeah, So I'll find an Udi. I'll find one of those Udis that actually delivers to the US, because that actually does sound like something fun to have. But today on stream, I have a bit of background for this stream, right? Yesterday I streamed on Skyblock, or was it 2 days ago? I don't remember, but I wanted to explore the Crystal Hollows, and I realized that, you know, in terms of mining, all my mining skills, I'm like, you know, pretty decently far along in the game in mining. But in combat, not so much. And you really do need to be at least decently well geared for combat in the Crystal Hollows, because there are a lot of different monsters that you will need to fight when you're in the Crystal Hollows, just to get different things that you need. For example, one of the drills that I want to make requires a gemstone mixture, which requires a lot of sludge. And with my setup right now, combat-wise, I just cannot. I just don't do enough damage to slimes to really make that feasible, right? Like, I would much rather be able to just one-shot the slimes, so that I could do it a lot faster instead of having to take 5 hits or whatever I do now. So I did a little off-camera grinding. And I now, let me actually show you guys what I've got going on. Minecraft scene, yes, you guys. I did a little grinding in the old Enderman area to get some better gear. You are not currently in a party. Yes, thank you, Hypixel, I know. Oh boy, the lag when you first spawn in. Come on, video game. Oh, this is not the right setup. Okay. Well, that is unfortunate. I also didn't get my minions. Okay, I'll be getting my minions at the start of stream too. That's fine. That is a-okay. But you'll see here, I now have all of the gear, all of the ender bits. I don't know what these are called. The gear, right? Yeah, they're called gear. Boom, 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 boom. And then we can switch you over. And boom. Full ender gear. All reforged. So I got all the strength on it now. All that's good. Which means that the old Void Sword is getting 160 bonus strength. The whole normal 125 damage. I do a lot of damage now. I one-shot most Endermen in the End Islands, in the End area. And that's pretty cool. You know, you actually can make a lot of money by just spam killing Endermen. You can get a lot of gear when you can kill them really fast. And one item that the Endermen drop that I really want is the... Why is this song playing? This is not the vibe. This is not the vibe I'm going for. I'm not trying to, you know, bow chicka wow wow the Enderman. I'm trying to slay them. This is completely the wrong vibe. Spotify, just completely the wrong, the wrong thing. That'd be a fully different stream. That's Pizza After Dark. That's what that is. But yeah, so I want an Enderman pet, right? That's one of the things that Enderman drop very rarely, is an Enderman pet. I've been kind of on a pet craze, you know, getting all the pets that I can. So they have, what is the chance? It's very low. It's a very low chance. The only way to get an Enderman pet is to kill a bunch of Endermen. And it's a very rare drop. Yeah, that is pretty wild. Let me actually show you guys what I'm looking at. Cause yeah, that is kind of rough right there. There are different levels Enderman. I think I can pretty much one-shot all of these, I'm pretty sure. But you'll see like 1 in 2,000, 1 in 5,000, 1 in 10,000. Like, these are very low percent chances. So this could take a bit of time. This definitely could take a bit of time. But that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's all good. It's fine. And yeah, the reason why you want an Enderman pet, it's a pretty good it's a pretty good combat pet, I would say, with the crit damage perk. That's pretty nice. No strength, which is annoying, but this one is what I'm really looking for. Teleport savvy buffs the transmission abilities. Once you get to a level 100, buffs the transmission abilities, granting up 40 weapon damage for 5 seconds on use. So basically, I'm also trying to get an aspect of the end, which its whole thing is that mobility where it teleports you 8 blocks in front of you or whatever it is. I think that's the right number. It teleports you a certain distance in front of you. If you have the Enderman pet equipped, once you teleport, anything that you hit within 5 seconds, you get 40 extra damage, which that's pretty sizable. That's pretty sizable. So I'm definitely looking for that because the aspect of the end is going to be very useful in a lot of situations, even though with all this Ender gear, the Void Sword is better right now. There are situations where I just won't be able to have all the Ender gear on. So in those instances, aspect of the end is going to be better. And so, you know, that's very nice that I can get that extra perk with it. All right. But first we got to collect these minions, actually. Oh, also, speaking of pets, my very first legendary pet. Let's go. I did this also last night. Legendary silverfish pet. It's really not that impressive, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it takes so little, whoozy what's-its. It takes so little, coins and materials to make it. So it's really not that impressive, but hey, you know, it's a legendary pet. It do be a legendary pet, so no matter what, it is pretty cool. Oh, man. Ooh. Oh, hey, level up. Nice. You'll love to see it. Experience artifact. Increase the experience orbs you gain by 25% while this item is in your inventory, etc. Ooh. Hello. I'm a fan of that. That is a lot of lapis, though, man. That is a lot of lapis. But I do have a lot of lapis. I was gonna upgrade that lapis minion, but I think this would be more important. That was 9, right? That was 9 blocks, and each block is... So 2 is 5 stacks. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, you would need a lot of lapis for that. 2 is 5 stacks of enchanted lapis. So that means that you would need 22.5, 22.5 stacks of enchanted lapis lazuli. And I have 7.5. Oh, actually, no. Okay. I have, well, actually, no, I have 7. Yeah, I have 7. So, yeah. I don't know if that's happening. I don't know if that's happening anytime soon. That's so much, man. Skyblock is insane. Just the grinds are just... I mean, that's the whole draw of the game, though. You know? That's why people play it, but sometimes you just look at the insane requirements for things and you're just like, geez, man. You could have made that a little easier, you know? Could have made that a little easier. Alright, how about you guys? Oh. Yeah, yeah. Give me things. Can I? There you go. There you go. Oh, man. But yeah, how has everybody's days been so far? How's everybody been hanging out today? Enjoying the beautiful Thursday? Yeah, today's Thursday. I know my days of the week. I know my days of the week. Yeah, it is Thursday. Okay. I definitely know what day it is. Totally. Nah, it is Thursday. My day has actually been it's actually been great. I'll say, like, all around amazing. So there's something that I haven't told people on stream that's been, your day's been good? Nice, let's go, Lego. What have you done today? Just been hanging out, enjoying the vibes, the Thursday vibes, or anything significant, anything special? Like, yeah, so I've been playing a lot on an SMP with me and my friends. Let's go. That's fun. SMPs are really, really fun. Like, I personally think that the biggest reason why Minecraft has stood the test of time the way it has, because this is an old game. This is a dummy old game. I honestly think the reason why people still play this game is because of SMPs. Genuinely. Like, the ability to hang out and just have fun with your friends is just, I don't know. I feel like that's just such a super valuable thing where it's unique in Minecraft that you can, there's not really any stress. There's not really any objective like there's with other games. So you can just genuinely hang out. So, yeah, I think that multiplayer aspect is, I would say that's why this game has stood the test of time. We have like an airplane mod. Ooh, that sounds fun. You can go at 60 blocks a second. Dang. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. It's like an Elytra, but way faster. Actually, yeah, wait, 60 blocks a second is insane. I'm thinking about that now, like, I don't think Elytras, even with a firework rocket, can get that fast. Like, nowhere near that fast. I might be wrong, but that's like, the thing with that, though, is that it definitely would require a pretty decent computer to be able to load the chunks fast enough, you know? Like, I could definitely see a laggy computer just completely crashing if you tried to do that. Just couldn't keep up. That would be rough. You just don't load the chunks in fast enough and you just crash. Just completely crash into the wall. That'd be a rip. That'd be rough. Oh no. Elytras are about half as fast if you're spamming rockets. That's insane. I'm just trying to imagine going twice as fast as what you could do at an Elytra's fastest speed. Yeah, that'd be a lot. That'd be absurd. I don't even know if my computer could handle that, and it's like a pretty decent computer. Yeah, I don't think... Maybe it could, but I don't know. I think it would struggle for sure. You should need a decent wind-charged chicken launcher to go supersonic with the Elytra. Okay, wait, pause. Pause. I haven't played much of the newest versions and stuff, so I am a little bit out of the loop. But what do you mean by a chicken launcher? What? What is that? And can I have one? Like in real life? A chicken launcher. Is it just like... I'm just imagining a rocket launcher, but instead of like shooting rockets, you shoot chickens. Please tell me that's actually what it is. Please tell me that's actually what it is, because that would be so amazing. That would just be perfect. All right. Let's do a little portal action, and then we will start the actual content of the stream 25 minutes in. Classic me. Cold resistance, speed, ferocity, strength. I still feel like this whole portal stuff is cheating. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care what people say. The fact that you can just get all of these buffs for free whenever you want it's just not really fair. It's just not really fair. And a lot of people are doing it too. A lot of people are doing it. It's definitely something. All right, I'm actually going to also record this. You know, I don't know if this, you know, would become a video or a short or a whatever. It really depends on it really depends on how quickly this happens. Like, I could see this taking 5 seconds, and I could see this taking 5 hours. You don't know. And that's what's both exciting about this and also terrifying. Hatch a bunch of chickens, inflict them with wind charged, hit them with a harming potion, and get sonic boomed. Whoa. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because it's like entity cramming almost, right? Yeah. When you go in it shoots you out because there can't fit any more entities there. Yeah. Yo. That's actually kind of cool. That's, Alright, let me actually see. I have a griffin pet, and it's not quite as strong now as the, grandma wolf, or where's it? Yeah, the grandma wolf pet that I have, but, oh, I didn't even realize it also has increased magic find. That's gonna be good for this challenge. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to one-shot these guys, right? Yeah, 8,000 damage still. Okay, we're good. We are A-okay. And the grind starts. Yay. This is what this challenge is. Another great thing about doing this, by the way, it's not just getting the pet. It's also getting enough ender pearls to be able to unlock the aspect of the end. That's really the big... Well, I don't actually know. Oh, I didn't one-shot that guy. Or that guy. What? But yeah, I don't actually know how many more ender pearls I'll need to get to the aspect of the end. And I also don't know what's going to happen first, if it's going to be me getting a pet or me getting the AOTE, but you never know. You never know. Ooh, block. Hi. You can go 7 million blocks per second with a massive ender pearl cannon. That sounds illegal. That sounds like the best way to instantly crash your game, actually. That's what that sounds like. That sounds like you don't want to actually play the game and you just want to make your computer explode. Which, you know what? More power to you, honestly. Bum, 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 bum. This is so fun. This is honestly so satisfying. Because I remember back when I first got to the Enderman Islands, and it was like 6-7 hits to kill one Enderman. And now I'm just one-shotting these guys. Like, this is nice. This is just nice. I've also noticed, though, this region just lags for me. Like, the end dimension really lags for me, and I don't know why. Sounds like a good way to speedrun the war border. True. 17 ads? Is it actually 17? Is it actually 17 ads? That's insane. I will say you get ads one way or another. Either you get them when you're first joining in, or you get them in the middle. So that's like... Actually, you know what? That is excessive. Let me actually see. I don't think there is really much you can do. Ads are just gonna be there no matter what. But I actually wonder... I think I might change it to showing ads in the middle of the stream. Because I don't want people to be like, oh, a stream, and then realize, oh, no, a movie of ads, you know? But yeah, you can't turn ads off completely, which sucks. I wish you could, but that's just not a thing. And it makes sense. Like, it makes sense that that wouldn't be possible. It makes sense. That would be in settings. Sure, stream settings. Maybe. Maybe it's in stream settings. Because you can change it to, instead of showing ads when someone first joins, just show ads for everyone once every so often. I think that might be better. I think that might be better. And that is... This is raids. I don't care about raids. Clips. I don't care about clips. VODs, whatever. Okay, so it's not in settings, clearly. Or maybe it's in channel settings. I don't know why it would be, but I don't know much about anything, actually. So that makes sense. Monetization. Monetization. Definitely. Save time with our new ad density slider. Ooh, sounds pretentious. We've overhauled ads managers to make adjusting your ad settings even easier. You're in control. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Don't lie to me, Twitch. The streamer is never in control. Yeah. Enable automatic ad length and frequency. So you can focus on your content and community. You sound so stupid. How many minutes of video ads do you want to run per hour? 5 minutes is like the recommended? 5 per hour? That's... Enable to have ads manager automatically schedule video ads on your channel. I think that's the one where it has it in the middle, where it doesn't have it automatically when you first join. Right? Yeah. Enable, so yeah, to have ads manager automatically schedule video ads on your channel. Although I want control. I feel like that's just taking control away from me. Yeah. Enable dashboard notifications be alerted when pre-roll ads are enabled or disabled. Enable to run stream display ads on your channel. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Disable pre-roll ads by running mid-roll ad breaks. Every 30 seconds of mid-roll grants your channel 10 minutes of no pre-roll ads. Grants your channel 10 minutes of no pre-roll ads. Okay. So You can stack up to 3 minutes of mid-rolls to disable pre-rolls for 1 hour, keeping your stream pre-roll ad-free. Okay, so 3 minutes. Yeah, that doesn't actually... Yeah, no, the math checks out. So if I do 3 minutes... It's at 5 minutes right now. If I do 3 minutes... Yeah. If I do 3 minutes... Then pre-roll ads for incoming viewers fully disabled. Boom. Perfect. Yeah. That's good. No, that's good. So right now, we are at the lowest ad... Yeah. So this is the least amount of ads that people will see where you still will not see pre-roll ads. Is 3 minutes. Yes. Perfect. Yeah. Oh. Okay, well, I pressed the button and I think it broke everything. So, that's cool. That's... Oh, it's telling me where I should put it. Okay. It's telling me where I should put it. Can I put it in here? Just blop? No. Can I just put it in... Yeah, it's right there. It's there. Oh, do I have to put it in here? I don't just fucking... Whatever. Oh, you can see it that way. So I do that, and that shows, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so now we are at the lowest amount of ads that will be shown mid-roll, where you still will not get pre-rolls, I believe. If the math checks out, which usually it doesn't. Honestly, on this island, frickin'... Oh, wait, smooth lighting. Get out of here. Yeah, cool. Also, Klopfer's here. Hey, yo, Klopfer, how's it going, man? How you doing? How you doing? How was the trip to who's he what's it's? The trip to the what country was it? It was one of those cool countries. Was it Albania? Mudkip? Croatia, that one. Yeah, I knew it was one of those like European. I'm just gonna stop playing on Badline. I'm just going to stop playing on Badline. I am quite simply just gonna stop playing on Badline. Badline just crashes all the time. Why? Why? Play on Lunar, but Lunar doesn't have all the cool mods. Lunar doesn't have all the cool mods that Badline has. That's the thing. Badline has all these like Skyblock add-ons that make it so much easier, but it always crashes. Pre-roll ads are disabled for 32 minutes. Awesome. But yeah, I really should just like, I don't know. A lot of fun and fun stories to tell my grandchildren one day. Let's go. That's awesome, man. You'll love to hear it. That, you know, there are those trips where it's just like a once in a lifetime experience. And that definitely sounds like what that was. All right, we do seem to be back. The game is there. The game is there. There you go. Good job. Good job, OBS. Good job, OBS. Let me actually, I was going to do this before. Warp home. This is some that I should have done before. Yeah, you. My inventory is going to fill up very fast. So I think it just makes sense to use this bad boy for the enchanted ender pearls. Oops. Yeah, get out of there. And then you. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to make that a lot nicer. Perfect. That way my inventory won't fill up just like immediately, you know? Because otherwise it would have been just rough. Alright. Let's keep slaying. This is so satisfying, man. This is just so satisfying. Blah, 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 blah. It's so fun. It's so finally, you know? It's been so long, but I can finally murder these guys one shot. So nice. It's so nice. Get over here, you. It's so nice. You don't realize just how amazing this is. Blah, 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 blah. If the Endermen are a little bit loud, let me know and I can turn down the in-game volume. Because I know they did not do a good job audio balancing this game, like, at all. So, it can be a little bit much. Endermen, I know, are just, like, way louder than anything else in the game. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, no. This is so stupid. I love it. I love it so much. It's perfect. Nice. I was in your stream the evening I drove to Croatia. Yeah. It was. I remember you were telling me about it. You were like, yeah, we're going to Croatia. I don't think I actually realized that you were actually in the car driving at that time. I hope it was a friend driving and not like you were the one driving. Because that would... that'd be something. I wonder how long you'll have to keep farming until you don't think that it's satisfying. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna happen. Because, like... Oh, I didn't one-shot that one. There are... Like, it's such a low chance of getting it. I think the most common one is still a 1 in 2,000, I believe. Something like that, yeah. 1 in 2,000, which is... It's rare. It's pretty rare. Not gonna lie. Definitely a little rare. But, look. I also need to get enough ender pearls to get an aspect of the end. And I want to level up this griffin pet because when Diana's mayor again, you know, I think having this griffin pet will be pretty nice for that. So, you know, there are other benefits. I'm also increasing my combat. I'm getting a bunch of ender pieces that I can sell for 10k a piece, which is pretty nice. So, you know, there's benefits to this aside from the pet. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, you're a, that guy, yeah. A rune guy. Didn't even realize. You don't do that? Good. Good. So many things, too. Ender pearl. Oh. Endermites. Die! Oh my, that's so many endermites. Yeesh. Alright, video game. blah, blah. Oh, man. When I drove home, I didn't have anyone else to drive, so my ass drove 15 and a half hours back home. Oh, my... I hit combat level 18. Nice. I feel for you, man. That does not sound fun. That just does not sound fun at all. Oh my goodness. 15 and a half hours. I don't think I've ever done 15 and a half hours. That seems insane. But I did once drive from northern Vermont, like upstate Vermont, right at the Canadian border, all the way back down to Maryland. It was last summer I did a camping trip up there, which was fun. It was very fun. But that drive was... It wasn't 15 and a half hours, though. It was like 10, I think. And that was still... Maybe a little longer than 10. I think it was more like 12. But that was still just absurd. That was still just not fun at all. I am not one-shotting these guys. This is a little disappointing, actually. When did I stop one-shotting? I would like to one-shot. Thank you. That's upsetting. Oh, man. Average getting out of Texas road trip be like, yeah, Texas is massive. Texas, everything is bigger in Texas, including the state itself. Texas is also cool, though, because, like, you know, I enjoy maps, you know, perusing maps and, you know, GeoGuessr and stuff. Texas seems like it's so biodiverse, which makes sense because it's so big, but, like, West Texas is nothing like East Texas. You know, you see East Texas and, you know, like the, Houston, I guess Houston is more south than east, but, you know, it's all swampy and all, you know, pretty green, vegetative. And then you get out to, like, West Texas, and you're talking plains and, you know, some mountains near El Paso, especially. So, it's kind of cool how it's just so, I don't know. There's so much going on. It was fine as my friends were on board and we had fun talking. Oh, okay, nice. So you weren't doing, like, the whole thing, like, you weren't driving the entire time, you, like, took shifts and stuff. That makes it a lot easier, taking shifts. If you're not the one, like, just driving the entire time, that makes it a lot nicer. Yeah, because I remember when I was doing it, it was just me. When I was coming back from Vermont to Maryland, and that was insane. Just doing it all alone. Got out of bed, ate something, started driving, one quick break. Good, yeah, you definitely need breaks on road trips. I am a big fan of breaks, for sure. I am a strong believer in taking breaks on the road. Especially because you get so stiff. You just get so, like, I don't know, your legs get stiff and store just everything. It's just not fun. Oh, it was just you driving the whole time. Damn. Your friends just didn't want to pitch in. They're just like, nah, we're good. You got this, Clap. You got this, man. That's real friendship right there. Nah, I assume they probably just didn't have licenses or something like that. But that would be funny if that was the case. They were just like, nah, we don't feel like it. You got this, buddy. Oh, no. Oh, these guys don't like me. Why? Why? What did I do to you guys? We slay. Yeah, you get a lot of money doing this, though. You get a whole lot of money. As an Iron Man player, this is definitely very nice. Seeing all this cash just flowing in. Basilisks through all of that except the very southern eastern edge. I think you mentioned this. What was a basilisk again? I think you mentioned this before. I forget what it is, though. A basilisk. Wasn't it like the cute little, beavery-looking creature? Like anteater kind of looking creature? Whatever it is, that is a really cool name. Basilisk. Sounds like basilisk. Like a basilisk. Oh. I got another Ender Gauntlet from the, This is the one I already have, right? I do... Yeah, okay. But yeah, this is another reason why, doing all this Enderman slaying is so nice. Look at all of this gear that I've gotten so far. All this extra Ender helmets, boots, chest plates, the gauntlets, the necklaces, all this. Every single one of these are worth 10k from NPCs. So like that's actually pretty decent money for a Iron Man player, at least. Obviously, you know, it's not when you're a higher level and you have other money making methods, this cannot even compare. But I feel like for this stage of the game, that's pretty good, you know? That's definitely not bad at this point. Hiya. Murder. Slay. Die. Gosh. This is gonna take a while, though. You know, one problem of this challenge that I didn't really think about because I'm stupid. I'm in school, right? We started the new semester. I have homework. Like, I do actually have homework. So, you know, if this does go on all night, that might not be the greatest thing ever. For my grades especially. But we're just gonna hope that that doesn't happen. We're just going to hope that I am fine and I will get an Enderman pet right now. Okay, but could you have imagined, though? Like, could you imagine if that actually did drop right there? I would sacrifice it at the altar. Don't sell it, please. Oh, okay. I could do that. I will say, I played this game back in the day, like, 3 years ago now, but I really don't remember much about just the meta or anything like that. I did see that there was that whole altar thing down there that I might want to check out. What we got? Plant collection and radiocarbon, blah, 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 don't care. The school is trying to email about, different, you know, oh, here's some internship opportunities. Here's some, ooh, you could do this, you could do that. No, I don't wanna. My inventory is full. No, it's not. Liar. Let's do that, though. Let's see what happens. Dragon essence is so necessary. Okay. You know, let's do that. Let's go down to the old altar and just see what's up with that. I know that's like at the bottom, the very, very bottom. Throwing one ender pearl isn't gonna get them all like super mad. Yeah. Feel like you throw one, you're fine. That was down over here, right? Yeah, yeah. Draconic Altar. Draconic Altar. This is a very ominous area. Hello, Taizo. What do you got? Sacrifice your items at this Draconic Altar to obtain Dragon Essence and special items. You can then exchange this essence for me with special perks that will aid you in your quest to slay the mighty dragons. Good. That's good. So, it's very similar. It seems like it's similar to in the Dwarven Mines. You have the gold essence and gemstone essence, I believe, that you can exchange for a lot of cool buffs. Yeah. What can you do? After all other damage, add 500 damage to the first strike against Enderman and Endermites. That's pretty cool. One Punch Man. 2 mana. Probably not necessary for me. Ferocity is cool. Special Zealot is cool. Combat Wisdom. Ooh. If you get an Ender Dragon pet, that's pretty cool. Berserk class. Reforges. Ooh. That's also pretty cool. Yeah, these are pretty cool. These are definitely pretty cool stuff. Kill the ones with 9k health. They have slightly better drop chance. I know. But I will say I'm still at the point where I think this does 8k with a crit. So it might end up taking a little longer to get all the kills, but... Oh, oops. I did not mean to do that. I probably should, though. And maybe once this Griffin pet levels up more, I'll be able to one-shot them. What is this? Your title does not say that you have to kill Enderman the whole time. Stream just has to be on until you kill the Enderman. That is true. That is true. I could technically just, like, do homework on stream. That is a good point. That'd be so... People have done it. People have done it. I could write an essay. It'll be a collaborative effort. We'll all write the essay together. So yeah, I assume you just... Oh. They're making a sacrifice. Okay. Can I do that? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and that gets me... yeah, 3 dragon essence. Cool. So I'll just keep doing that. I want some credit if we're working together. Oh, man. Oh, I got an enchanted Eye of Ender for that. Oh, shit. Nice. Nice. Thank you, video game. I'll take it. Sure. Boom. How fast can I do this? Can I just, like... I don't want to frickin', you know... Okay, yeah, you have to wait every time. What is this? I got... Oh, yeah, just pearls. Alright. Taizo's just chilling here like, how many more of these do you have, man? I have a lot, Taizo. I have a lot. Don't you worry, man. There's no shortage. Oh, man. But yeah, no, I would have to give people credit if, we all worked on the essay together. It's so goofy how, I guess it makes sense with the rise of AI, but every professor, just the first thing that they do, the very first thing that professors do when you enter their class and they start talking about the syllabus is AI is the work of the devil. If you use AI at any point in this class, you're dead. You're dead meat. You hear me? You hear me, student? You're out of this class faster than you can say plagiarism. And it's like, okay, man. We get it. I don't know. I guess it's just that it's literally every single class that does it. Where it's just like... We've heard this spiel before, my guy, you know? It's like, this isn't new. We know. If he wasn't at work, I bring him on for helping with grammar. Nah, I'm pretty confident in writing and stuff. That's one thing that I'm, like, pretty decent at, I feel like, is, I can whip up a pretty good essay without much trouble, but... Alright, that was what? You don't have to do it one at a time. You don't have to do it one at a time. You can just do it all at once. That's great to know. Now, damn it. I spent all that time just like going one by one to salvage all those items when I could have just I could have just done it all at once. That's awesome. What a realization, I know. Well, you know what? Now we know. Now we know. Now we know. And next time I won't be so stupid. I won't be so stupid. Oh, no. Yeah. This is kind of rough that I'm just short too. You see that? How a crit was 8.6k? I'm just shy of being able to one-shot these guys. 8.7. I bet, yeah, I guess if I just keep killing them, though, the Griffin pet will get strong enough that I'll be able to one-shot them. Right? Yeah. So, I guess if I just keep at it, then it'll be fine. So close, yet so far. Oh, that's lag. That's lag. How are you doing, Elantley? How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're having a fantabulous day. No, I didn't even know that either. Okay. I don't feel too bad about it then. At least I wasn't the only one who had no idea. Endermans. Give me your soul. Give me your pet, please. Yeah, we are very close to being able to one-shot them. If I just get, like, even a bestiary level up, I feel like will get me over the edge. Even so much as that. This lag is, getting a little goofy. Definitely getting a little silly. Hiya. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing pretty well. I will say I'm doing great. The reason why is kind of silly. So I didn't mention this before, but ever since like a couple weeks ago, I have had some pain in the gum on like the right upper side in the back, like way in the back. Some gum pain right next to the teeth. And I noticed that there was a like a hole forming there, right? Like not a cavity as in like a tooth cavity, but like the gum itself was like a hole was forming in the gum. And I was just like, uh-oh. because I looked it up, you know, immediately on Google. I was like, gum in hole, or hole in gum next to tooth. And the first thing that Google said was, you got periodontitis. Which, for those who don't know, periodontitis is a gum disease where, like, if it gets too bad, because it creates a hole right next to the tooth in the gum, you can end up losing teeth because of it. So I was a little scared. And a little confused because, like, you know, I feel like I take pretty good care of my teeth. But I was like, damn, you know, I guess not good enough care. So I was definitely a little worried. I ended up getting an appointment with a dentist. I actually went this morning to the dentist, and I was nervous. I was just like, I think the first thing I told them was like, I think this is periodontitis. What do you guys think? Never trust Dr. Google, but then who can I trust? If not Google, then who? But the thing is, like, I was so sure, though. Like, I was so positive, because I was just like, yeah, all the symptoms line up. But they said, they were like, no. You're all worried about this thing. It's not periodontitis. And when the nurse, like, she examined it and she told me, like, no, there's no gum disease here. I was like through the roof. I was like, really? Because I was just so sure that it was. Apparently what actually happened, well, what they think happened, they don't really know, but they suspect that there was some kind of trauma in that area that I must have, like, poked it somehow or burned it, or, like, the assistant and the dentist himself kept mentioning, like, did you eat a potato chip weird or something like that? And I'm just like, no, I don't think so. I don't remember doing that. Because it's weird, like, it makes sense too, because the first couple days, it did hurt quite a bit, but it hasn't actually hurt for a week now. So that does line up with there just being temporary trauma there. But I was just like, I don't think I did. Like, I swear, I do not remember eating anything too crunchy or, you know, super duper hot that would have burned it or anything like that. Like, I don't think I did. But I guess I did. I don't know. So, I mean, you know what? Even if it's a confusing diagnosis, it's the best diagnosis, for sure. Because getting gum disease sucks, from what I've heard. I've never had it, so I wouldn't know. Weird humble brag there. But yeah. It was actually kind of funny. Since I moved to Flagstaff fairly recently, I haven't actually gone to a dentist in Flagstaff. Yeah, I wouldn't know. Nah, I definitely should take better care of my teeth. I do feel like most of me avoiding cavities and avoiding gum disease is more luck than anything. I mean, I take good care of them, but I'm not like, I don't know, I'm not super duper, I guess, obsessive about it is the right word. But it's really funny though, because both the doctor and the assistant, the instant that they saw my teeth, they were like, oh, you grew up with fluoride in your water, didn't you? Like, all like almost like kind of jealous, you know? It was funny. They were like, you had fluoride in your water growing up. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, I did. I it was just funny that they could tell instantly. They're like, yeah, this guy had fluoride in his water. Because apparently, having fluoride in your water helps with just your teeth health, the health of your mouth. So, you know, places that just have fluoride in their water, in tap water, like where I grew up in outside of DC, it's apparently it's really helpful. And I did not know that, but they just instantly were like, yeah, you had fluoride. you had fluoride. I'm glad it wasn't what you thought, though. That sounded bad. Yeah, it would have been bad. It would have been bad just in terms of the potential of losing teeth, obviously. But also, you know, cost-wise, even with insurance, which, I don't know, I don't have the best insurance, so I still, even if they paid for some of it, I definitely would have had to pay out of pocket at least some of it. For an operation like, you know, fixing that, fixing periodontitis, fixing any gum disease, that's pretty expensive. So I am very glad that that was not the case. I don't have one and just missed it, right? Yeah, no, okay. This is bad that I'm already, like, checking my inventory to see if I missed the Enderman pet. This is bad. How many Endermen have I killed, by the way? I just want to know. Where am I at in terms of bestiary? It's in combat, right? Yeah. Bestiary and Enderman. I've killed, yeah, 1,200 of those, 300 of those, 200 of those, yeah. Oh, you can actually see. You can actually see what they drop, all the loot that they could drop. So you see at the bottom there, it says, the Enderman pet, 0.02%, 0.05%, 0.01%. Ah. That's actually interesting, though. Wow. Okay, you know what? That's actually very interesting looking at these stats, because I think that's another reason to target these higher level Endermen, even if I can't one-shot them yet. The rare Enderman pet, 0.1% chance. That is by far the highest chance out of anything here. For the Enderman pet, obviously. The gear, like the boots, helmet stuff, obviously that's a better chance. But specifically for pets, yeah, specifically for pets, the rare pet from these level 50 Endermen is way more common than any of these other ones. Like, even a common pet from a level 42 Enderman, 0.05%. That means that the rare from the level 50 Enderman is twice as common. It is twice as common as the common pet from the level 42. That's significant right there. Yeah, I think, honestly, even if I can't one-shot these, I think it's definitely the better angle. I think you were right, Rusty. Yeah, you were right that these are the guys to go for, just for that alone. That it's that much more common. So, a 1 in 1,000 chance. A 1 in 1,000 chance really doesn't seem like it should be that bad. Really doesn't seem like it should be that bad. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop, bop. Don't kill me. I do not enjoy death, actually. I would actually enjoy surviving. That is something that I would enjoy to happen. Do 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 do. Hiya. Yeah, definitely going for these guys. We're at 8.85k now. Dang. 8.85. We're so close, dude. We are so close to one-shotting these guys. 8.87 now. Can you die? I can. So the reason why there's no health bar is it is glitched. That I really, like, I enjoy Badlion Client. It has a lot of useful mods for Skyblock that really help with the game. But for me, at least, it just glitches so often. Like, it's just constant. Yeah, that's what's happening there. Is it's there should be a health bar there. It's just not showing up. But you can see the numbers. So I think you can. Yeah, you can see the numbers. So the bottom there at the left. Yeah. The bottom at the left there, the red one, is my health. So it is 1,000 out of 1,300. I should have phrased that a little differently because you not reading the whole sentence just looks bad. Oh, oops. I read the whole sentence in my head, but no, yeah, you're right. I definitely should have read the whole sentence out loud. I didn't even think of that. Ugh. Just the most polite, like, 2008 YouTube comment ever. Oh, man. Back when there was the lawless land of YouTube. The good old days. Exactly, yeah, it just looks like you're preying on my downfall. It's like saying KYS, but infinitely more friendly and polite, you know? Oh no. It's a 2008 YouTube comment. That's what it is. Back in the good old days. Back in the something days. It was pretty wild back then. It was definitely pretty wild back then. Alright, it might make sense to actually put all this stuff away really quick. Just like, where are we at? Yeah. I have so many of these. Can you tell that I'm saving up for an aspect of the end? Can you tell? Oh, it doesn't. Okay. I thought it stacked as 16. Can you tell? I won't have enough space for these. That is fine. That is fine. Because we can just consolidate. I think I need 32 enchanted Eye of Enders. I just assumed that you really liked Ender Pearls. You know, I just like the way they look. You know, they're all spherical and, like, dark green. You know? They're just really, really cool. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think I need. I think that's right. Yeah, I think this is right. Yeah, so the aspect of the end, it is 32 enchanted Eyes of Ender and 1 enchanted diamond. So, pretty decent crafting recipe, I would say. I don't know. Let's see. Nope, wrong thing. Bah. Nice. All right, and we are... I could sell all of these too at this point. Actually, you know what might make more sense? I'll sell them too, but if I buy even more, I could upgrade my Enderman minion. That might be a good idea. And I mean, we've gotten so much money. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I don't know how many we'll need. I'm just buying as many as I can. But yeah, we've gotten so much money from those Endermen that, like, I'm good spending this. I am A-okay. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. You... Bop, bop. So many. So many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a decent amount of enchanted Eyes of Ender. I'd say that's pretty good. That's a whole lot. That is a whole lot. Do. Alright, you want some runes? Here you go. 1 coin is basically not even worth it, but whatever. Whatever, man. Neum. Hiya. Let's make our way back down. Hiya. Oh, man. But yeah, Lantley, I assume you don't play Skyblock. It is definitely, for those who don't play Skyblock, I will try to talk through what I'm doing, like, as much as I can. But yeah, just let me know if, what I'm, if something doesn't really make sense. Because it is one of those games where, if you don't know what's happening, it's kind of weird, It can be kind of confusing. It's just like, what are you doing? What are you killing these Endermen for? Is it only for Java? It is, yeah. It's, unfortunately, at least I'm pretty sure it is, because it's on the server Hypixel, and I'm pretty sure Hypixel is Java only. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. If any server is gonna branch out to, like, Bedrock, it's gonna be Skyblock, or, it's gonna be Hypixel, because they're just so massive. It's absolutely insane how big Hypixel is as a server. It's been the biggest server in Minecraft for how many years now? Like, it's big. It gives me the same energy as Tycoon games. Tycoon games. Yeah, it is, an interesting game. It's really, the big thing about Skyblock is it's, a grindy game. A very grindy game. Imagine if you've ever played RuneScape. It's got similar vibes to that, where it's a MMO, massive multiplayer online, where you have all these quests and all these things that you have to do to progress in the game, that the whole point of it is to be absurdly long. Like, every single task, every single thing that you need to obtain to get it is just an absurd grind. Like, that is really the main draw of this game, is you do a lot of mindless grinding for very, very small gains. But I don't know, I feel like there's something very rewarding about really having to struggle and just spend a lot of time and energy into something, and then finally getting it, you know? There's some about that I feel is just very rewarding. Where, like, the more time you spend doing something, the more time you spend working towards something, the better it feels when you finally get it, you know? Really makes the grind worth it. Exactly, yeah, that's what it is. It's like, it makes it so much more rewarding. Yeah, that's exactly what it is that. And that's why, Skyblock has a few different modes you can play. And what I'm playing is, Iron Man. That's what it's called. Where, normally, in normal Skyblock, there are 2 different areas where you can trade items. You can buy and sell items. The bazaar and the auction house. And that makes the game a lot easier, being able to use that, because, you know, I'm grinding out all these ender pearls for an aspect of the end, which is a sword that's really useful for mobility. You could just buy it on the auction house very easily. But when you're playing on an Iron Man profile, you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to use the auction house or the bazaar. So it means that all of those grinds, all of that time, you have to be the one to spend it. You know, it's all up to you. You can't just buy it from someone else. There's no trading either, so you can't just say, hey, friend, you know, can you trade me an aspect of the end? No, it's all up to you. Which is, I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. I'm a big fan, because it also just makes it, I don't know, it feels more like what Skyblock should be. Because if you're gonna have these super duper long grinds, what's the point if you're not actually going to be doing them? What's the point of having these grinds if you're just gonna, you know, save up some money and buy the item you want anyway, you know? There's no point in that. I'm at 8.9k. Come on, man. I'm so close. Oh. Oh, man. Best viewers on blobbity blobbity blob. Let me actually wait. I'm pretty sure... Fierce, 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 fierce. Yeah. Yeah. I thought so. I thought so. So, I reforged all my gear. I did blended for my, for the belt, because I didn't think it really mattered. Although, does it though? Because we are critting these. If I get another +1 in strength, or I guess +2 in strength, but I get -4 in crit damage. Ugh. Will that be better or worse? Because I can reforge this again to be honored for more strength, but there'd be less crit damage, so I don't know if that would actually take me over to 9k. I don't actually know. I could try it. I mean, I'm making so much money right now. Humble flex again. But, like, if it doesn't work out, I could just easily reforge again. Let's see. I'm actually curious. Let's see if doing that will give me the edge that I need. So it was... I have a lot of stuff in here. It was this. So I reforged the belt to blended, which gives me a lot of different stats. But honored, because honored gives you a little bit more strength, might be better. might be better. So it's super easy. I just click on this guy and just pay a small fee each time. So I'm looking for honored. Okay, for those who don't know, for those who don't know, the reforge that you get is random, and there's like a dozen different reforges you can get. I was not expecting to get that on the first try. I was definitely not expecting to get that on the first try. But I mean, I'll take it. That's kind of funny. Just right off the bat. Alright, let's see. So yeah, now it's honored, 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 honored. Everything there is fierce. What are we looking at? That's less. That's less. That's less. Not even by much, though. It's like basically the same. But it is slightly less. Damn. Yeah, same. Oops, that's not what I wanted. You were already damaged, so you don't count. Yeah, same with you. 8.85 again. Should I... In that case, should I make them all blended, then? Since, like, the crits are what matter anyway. I'm critting pretty much every time. Yeah, it is. Okay. I might actually then go with blended for all these. Because I think blended is going to give me... Yeah, it's going to give me a little extra damage. That might be... I would have thought, honestly, everybody says honored. Do honored, you know? Honored is the way to go with no ifs, ands, or buts, but maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, wait, shoot. Now I don't know which ones are reforged and which ones aren't. Uh-oh. Honored, honored, honored. Just go in, dude. Okay, this one. Yeah, yeah. I don't understand this glitch. Yeah. Yeah, honored, honored, honored. I don't want to accidentally reforge one that I'm just not going to use. That would just be a little goofy. Okay, let's honestly try it. Let's just see if blended will give me more. Astute, honored again, blended, nice. It shouldn't, but I guess it's just the crit damage that does it. I guess it's solely the crit damage that puts it over. Colossal, soft, honored, colossal, blended, thank you. You. Hefty, stained, menacing, colossal, hefty. Oh god, this starts again. Sometimes you get lucky and sometimes... Okay, thank goodness. Sometimes you get lucky and other times you lose all of your money. Alright, let's try this. Just see what happens. This might be what does it. This might be what does it. Gonna turn you down slightly. Alright. Let's see. 9.1. It is. It got me over. Okay, wait. We gotta try it on these guys. Boom, baby! Okay. Interesting. So, don't go with conventional wisdom. Oh, I actually might die. Woo! I got low there. I was at like 300. That's a little scary. 9.04 on these guys. I think these guys, since they are a little higher level, they are just a little bit stronger. But it's still 9.04. That's still 9. Yeah, just don't go with conventional wisdom, I guess. Everybody's always like, oh, you know, Honored, that's the best reforge for those things. But no, it's just not. It's just not. Yippee! One-shotting Enderman is so fun. I love it so much. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba da ba ba da ba 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 ba. This is so satisfying. Do 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 do. Wee. God, this is so nice. Pizza Caboose! Yo, how's it going, Caboose? How's it hanging? How you doing? You should finish another necklace. Let's go. Getting that jewelry done. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, for those that don't know, Caboose is on that jewelry grind. Gonna be... So when is the, event where you're gonna be selling the stuff? Is that coming up soon, or... I think you said it was in September? Right? It's so nice to be able to one-shot these guys, man. It's so nice. Ah, it's so lovely. But I still don't have a pet. Got a 1 in 1,000 chance. But, guess that's not enough, is it? I'll get it. I will get it. So, speaking of Enderman, someone named Ender invited me to join their party. I don't know. I get nervous. I get nervous when... Do people do that to you guys in Hypixel? Do people, like, randomly try to party you that you just don't know? Or do I know them? That'd be kind of awkward if I don't actually know them. Or if I do know them, and I just... I don't think I do. Stranger danger. Stranger danger. Yeah. It's in Tennessee, September, at the end of the month. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's, coming up. 1 month. 1 month away. Okay. This one is my necklace because it was a garage sale find. Reminds me of a house we used to look at in Kansas during Christmas. Oh, that's nice. Kansas, eh? Huh. They invited me to join their party again. You know what? I'm like so gung-ho on like killing these Endermen. My interest is peaked. My interest is peaked. I want to see. Hello. I'm in your stream. Oh, that's okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, cool. Okay, you know what? That's actually good because having to type my responses is annoying. Well, I shouldn't say annoying. That sounds conceited. You know, it's a lot nicer to not have to type stuff. Can I warp you real quick? Sure. Where are we going? I'm down. I mean, you know, I won't have to frickin' click my sword on the end. Oh, well, I'm already there. Okay. Well, now I'm here again. Hello. I was here, and now I am also here. Yo. This is the end. Hiya. What you doing? Here. Here what? Oh, I'm an Iron Man profile, by the way, so I can't actually, if you're trying to, like, trade stuff, Iron Man is, you know, Iron Man can't. Yeah. Iron Man's can't trade. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's awkward. They DC the shame. They DC'd in shame. Yeah. I appreciate it though. I appreciate it. Oh, okay. I see. That was funny. It was perfect timing though. But yeah. That is the one thing that is one like it makes sense why you can't trade on Iron Man profiles, but it's also kind of sad. You know what? Even though you couldn't trade me the pet, I think that was all Ender. I think your energy, like your whole energy, your vibe, your graciousness, just the cosmos looked down on you and smiled. Wait, we both got one? Yo. Yo. Wait. How do you do it? Do you like, how do you show that you're holding it? Is it like a message or like a... The duality of man. I want it. Trash. Oh, the duality of Skyblock players. Oh, /show. Alright. Let's just piss people off more. Oh, you need a booster cookie. Oh. I would need to show, well, I probably should start spending money on this game at this point, you know? I probably should. It was all Ender. Ender's kindness. The universe smiled down upon Ender's kindness and generosity and said, hey, you know what? If Ender can't trade an Enderman pet due to the constraints of the game, we'll just do it for you. Here you go. That's what happened right there. That's what that was. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Well, hey, you know what? This took also another thing. It being a rare pet is a little disappointing because you can get what is the blue one? Rare, yeah. You can get epic and legendary pets from those guys. But I mean, still. And also, I mean, we got the thing that we wanted, right? The teleport savvy. That is the ability that I was really looking for because, you know, once I do get an aspect of the end, it'll be really nice to have that. What's the legendary? What's the next perk you get? Zealot Madness increases your odds to find a special zealot. That's, I mean, that is nice, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for right now. But yeah, no, this is very nice. This is so nice to have. Is that... Hey, well, you know what? I said this could take all day. I was wrong. I was completely wrong. It didn't take too long at all. Booyah. A booyah. Boo to the yah. How close am I to an aspect of the end? Anyway, I must be close now, right? Oh my goodness. Freaking 2-for-1 deal right here. Wait a minute. Oh, I might actually not be able to one-shot these Endermen if I have the Enderman pet, since it's such a low level. But hold on. We might get a 2-for-1 deal here because I'm only 200. Yeah, my damage is a lot lower now. But I'm only 200 Enderman away from unlocking the aspect of the end. Wait, this could actually be huge. Freaking 2-for-1 deal right here. We're gonna get the Enderman pet and an aspect of the end. Gonna get an Enderman pet, an aspect of the end. Gonna win the lottery while we're at it. Might as well. Freaking... Come on, come on. Very quickly, we can do it. We're like right there. We're at 99%. We're at 99%. Come on. Come on. We're so close. That would be such a nice way to end off the stream. Just get the pet, get the sword, freaking everything. That would be so nice. That would be so nice. We're right there, too. We are right there. We are so close. But yeah, this Enderman pet it's an investment for sure. Even though now I'm not one-shotting these guys anymore. Once it gets a higher level, I will be one-shotting them because the perks that you get from having a pet increase the higher level that pet is. And so obviously, you know, you level up pets by getting XP, especially in their respective stat. So an Enderman is a combat pet, so leveling up combat like this is also going to level up the Enderman by a lot. Like a lot more than if I were to do, say, mining or farming or whatever with this. So there it is. There it is. Collection level up. Ender Pearl 8. Aspect of the end recipe unlocked. Frickin' GG, man. Oh my god. G frickin' G, dude. Like, that's just... We did it, you know? Like, it just... Boom. Done. We did it. Like, I don't know, man. I was honestly kind of expecting this to last a decent amount longer. I guess, I guess I could make this into a short, just the whole coincidence, or like, you know, the god smiling down upon us of, you know, human generosity. I don't know. How would I spin that? Because that's what I'm thinking, right? Is that, you know... I don't know. We'll see. I just got MVP plus maybe that's just lucky. Yep, maybe. There was something lucky there, right? There was something in the cosmos that allowed that to happen. Because there's no way that's just a coincidence that I get the Enderman pet right after, you know, you try to give me an Enderman pet. There's no way that that's just a coincidence, right? There's no way. Alright, cool. Let's... I mean, there's not really much else I need to do except for /warp home. Aspect of the end time. Right? I mean, there's nothing else really to do. So, might as well. My inventory is so full. My inventory is so full. Want to see my island? 1 second. I want to get this freaking sword going first. Because this is... Yeah, after AOTE. Because this is gonna be a monumental occasion right here. 32 Enchanted Eyes of Ender. 1 Enchanted Diamond. Which is so nice that you only need 1. Skyblock menu. I want to craft it myself. I don't even want to click the thing on the right. I want to do it myself. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Aspect of the end. Dude, this is so nice. Ah, the teleportation is so nice. It's so nice. Just, oh, you know what? I don't want to be on the ground. I want to be up on this building. Wham! Okay, well, I'll need a little bit of practice with it. But once I learn how to do stuff, then it's going to be really cool. I don't want to be on this pillar. I want to be up there. Booyah! Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Want to see my island now? Sure. Let's go. Let's see. Cannot join this private island. I don't think you have it enabled. That or I'm doing something wrong. Oh, okay. That works too. Ooh. Nice, nice. I like it. I like the whole, like, open vibe. And you got portals to different places. Nice. The end. Hub. Gold mines. Makes sense. Yo. Oh, yeah. Aspect of the void. That's also a nice one. All the teleportation. Nice. What else do you got? Stuff down below? Oh, yeah, yeah. I see you got some stuff down below. Some portals. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. You warp down here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Crimson Isle. Where do you keep your minions? There's yellow. So yeah, this is another thing that you can do on your private islands. You can have these warp paths to just warp to wherever on the island. Oh, you know, this little barrier here would be a bit of a problem for me back in the day. But now, this ability is disabled while guesting. Okay, well, never mind. Okay, well, that whatever. Oh, minion plot right there. Oh. Warp from the minions to... Cool. Jump down in void. I'm not gonna lose coins, am I? I'm not gonna lose everything. You wanna lose? Okay. Geronimo! Okay. Now what? Now what? I am here again. Yeah. I like the open concept you got going on, though, you know? Like, I do like the vibe of, you know, why run to wherever you gotta go when you could just teleport, you know? Why run when you could just teleport? I actually do have a idea for my private island, too, once I... Sussy Baka. Nice. Okay. Okay. What's going on here? Okay, so you're making a lot of money. I see. Okay. I see you. Freaking going for money making. Oh, there's even more minions down there. Okay, there's a lot. That's a lot of minions. That is a lot. Now, I thought that minions needed more space to like maximize their output. I thought it was like they needed, you know, a 5x5 square unobstructed. Or I guess no, because like the slimes are dropping down. Oh, hello. You got some friendly minions right there. I guess it's because they're dropping down, right? So it's not actually cluttering up their space. Yeah, they can't reach any slime, so that's like the whole point. Interesting. Jeez, yeah, I have heard that slimes make a lot of money. You make a lot of money off of slimes. The squishy boys. Squish, 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 squish. Squish, 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 squish. Squishy, squish. Oh, man. But yeah, my idea, I'll actually say it. I don't think it really matters too much. My idea for my, I teleported. For my island, once I actually get around to building it, I want to make my island a giant Pokeball. Just a giant Pokeball. Because one of the things that I learned when I came back to the game and kind of started researching different things, this game is very referential, right? You know, the whole Dwarven Mines, it's literally just like Tolkien, Dwarven lore, you know? There's so many references to that. Like Galatia just has a whole bunch of different references. They literally have someone named David Hunterborough instead of David Attenborough, you know? Like, this game is very referential. And pets, the whole concept of pets and everything about them feels very similar to Pokemon. Like, very similar. Like, it's pretty much just Pokemon without the battling. You know, like, I went on the wiki page for pets in Skyblock, and it's just absurd how many things are the exact same. Like, let me actually do it, because it's just, I want to show people. It's just silly. It's just completely silly. You. Yeah. So, yeah, all of this stuff, pet score is fine. Rarities, that's one that's thankfully not a Pokemon thing. They did, you know, change that, but yeah, you level them up, obviously, just like you would in Pokemon from 1 to 100, but that's whatever, you know, leveling stuff. You level a bunch of stuff in Skyblock, and 1 to 100 is just, you know, nice round numbers, you know? Doesn't really mean that they're copying anything, right? But then you scroll a little further down, and you realize they have an EXP sharing mechanic. Like, very similar to Pokemon. But, you know, that's whatever, you know? It's a little coincidence. It doesn't matter. It's whatever. But you can also level up your pets by feeding them some candy. Okay. The similarities are starting to stack up. You keep going down. If you really are lazy and don't even want to get candy, you can just take your pet to the daycare center, Fan, who just levels them up for a price. Like, okay, now we're starting to get somewhere. Now we're starting to see a lot of similarities. And then you see the page on pet items where, oh, pets in Skyblock just so happen to be able to hold different items that will boost certain stats. Sounds very similar to a core mechanic of Pokemon. I'm just saying. But here's what did it for me. I talked about this in a video before. But here's what did it for me. All of these items that you can get, they're all unique to Skyblock. You know, farming XP boost, fishing XP boosts, you know, gold claws, whatever, you know, textbook, a washed up souvenir, seaweed, right? You know, these are, I don't think those are things that are in Pokemon 2. This is, though. This very much is. Guys. Guys. The similarities are starting to stack up. They're starting to stack up by quite a bit. Just saying. What else is there that's like the same? To be fair, a lot of these stuff are different. A lot of these things are different, so. Oh. Hypixel's been around for 12 years. Yeah, but this game, like Skyblock specifically, hasn't. And Pokemon has been around for a while. Pokemon has been around since the 90s. You know, Pokemon is, it's been around. But it's been around for a while. Yeah. I am going to get this bad boy enchanted warp home because even though, like, especially in the end and when I'm doing a lot of combat stuff, I probably will still use the Void Sword because, the Void Sword, when you have all this gear equipped, is better than the AOTE by a good amount. Why does it say current bonus 80? Hello? I have all this stuff. Whatever, who cares? But if I'm specifically in the, you know, if I'm in the, what's it called, Crystal Hollows, the AOT is going to be better, because I'm not going to be wearing this stuff, right? I'm going to be wearing the, Mithril Gauntlet, like, that gear, and I'm going to be wearing the, Whoosy What's Its armor, the, Glaciite, yeah, so. I will be using this for combat until I can get something better. Yeah. So let's go ahead and, do some enchanting. Sharpness, obviously. Sharpness 5. Sharpness 5. I don't want smite. I don't need knockback. Knockback's annoying. So is fire aspects. Experience, sure. Looting is more important, though. Looting is very important. Looting, yes. Experience, yeah. So, yeah, experience, looting. Scavenger, we'll do that later. What do I have on here, actually? I have Lifesteal. SMP. Yeah, I've critical. Critical is nice, too, with the Reforges. Like, that's really the only reason I could do so much damage with this guy. So, yeah, critical for sure. We are currently out of XP, but not to fear. I've got bottles. Booyah. Alright, so what else did I want? Cubism, cleave. Lifesteal is... yeah. Oh, first strike. First strike is definitely important. Yeah, first strike is... oh, I need 75. Okay. All my XP bottles. No, just for one thing. No. Okay, now I'm very out. I do have more, right? Yeah, I do. All right. We keep going. What else is there? Yeah, I wanted... Because it's kind of interesting, like, the different things that you... Because some of these things, you can have one enchant on a sword, but doing so will block you from adding certain other enchants. Like, certain enchants, you can only have one or the other. So, I don't remember which ones those are. Do 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 do. What else do I have on here? I have a lot of things. We'll do lifesteal, sure. I feel like lifesteal just kind of makes sense. Yeah. What else do I have? I never put scavenger on there. We'll do that, yeah. Scavenger, that is 23. I can do that. There we go. Beautiful. Critical experience. I don't need Ender Slayer on this because if I'm slaying Enderman, I'm going to be using the Void Sword. Plus experience, first strike, lifesteal, looting. Let's see. What will I be killing most with this thing? I don't know. I don't know. Probably, honestly, if I'm going to the Crystal Hollows, I mean, you've got the slimes that you really need to make the gemstone mixture for the, for the drill. So that actually might be an important enchant. And also, I assume the, what's it called, guy. The guy that drops the Bal pet, the Balrog, because this is just D&D. I assume that's also a cubic, because it is a cubic creature. It's just like a nether slime, whatever. So, yeah. I could see that being good for this. Sure. Can you go in? Can sir. Sir. Yeah, I could see that being a good one. Oh, I've been doing all this enchanting. I haven't been using my enchanting pet. I haven't been... Oops. I forgot to equip my guardian. That is unfortunate. What else would be nice to have? Yeah, and I assume it's... Oh, wait, it doesn't actually conflict? Wait, you can actually do both? I thought it was only like once you do one type of mob, you can't do any of the others. Like once I did cubism, I wouldn't be able to also have Ender Slayer or this one, Impaling, or the Gravity one. But no, you can? It seems like you can. Because it doesn't say that you can't. Giant Killer's gonna be nice. I'll go for Giant Killer, yeah. That was, what did it say, 30? Or did it say 50? I think it said 50. I also, don't be stupid. Put the Guardian Pet on. There you go. Good job, you. Frickin' finally figuring out how to change a pet. Yeah, Giant Killer. Okay, so I guess you can have multiple on one sword. Interesting. And then, what else is there? Yeah, that, I mean, that opens up the door to all these possibilities. I might as well do Impaling. For each percent of health missing on your target, might be cool. Drain. Heals your max health per crit damage. Alright, what's this? Oh, Thunder Lord and Thunderbolt. That's confusing. I don't know. Oh, and these, okay, I actually need more bookshelves for those. Got it. Interesting. We will do Impaling, and then I think we probably won't even have enough XP for anything else. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have enough XP for anything else. Alright, that's fine. That is A-okay. Because that is a decent number of enchants, I would say. Pretty good number of enchants. Oh, we also need to reforge it. Right. Also need to make it spicy. Hot and spicy. Can I not? Dude. Let's sell, no, I should, go to the other guy over yonder to, get some dragon essence for that armor. Man, it's so nice. Wee! Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice to have this, man. Alright. Aspect of the end, let us make you spicy. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, bang. Again, there are a bunch of reforges that you can get on these things. I don't know how I get so lucky. I don't understand how I get this lucky. I mean, I'll take it. I will take it. I don't understand how I get so lucky. Like, how does this happen? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, that's also not what I meant to do. Yeah. I want to buy a bunch of these because I'm looking to upgrade my Enderman pet. Or not pet, upgrade the minion. God, there's so many things though. I'm not going all the way back. I'm just not going all the way back to the Dragon Essence guy. It's fine. It's fine. That's just like a walk, you know? And I like money, so I want the money. I enjoy money. Alright, you. I don't know how many I'm gonna need. I'll just buy all of them. Buy your whole stock. Because now, booyah. Do. Chain of Eye of Ender, thank you. I don't even remember how many I need. I'm just gonna make as many as I can, I think. I think that's the play. Just make as many as I can. Boom. I can do 2 more, yeah. And boom. And then that's 26. Boom. You. Alright, buddy. How many times can I upgrade you with this? Once. Nice. That is tier 8. And then how about tier 46? You need 48 enchanted Eyes of Ender. Yeah, I don't think that's happening. I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Yeah, that seems like a lot. All right, cool. Well, we did everything we wanted to. Frickin' got the Enderman pet. That's all done. Got the Enderman pet. Got the aspect of the end. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm pretty good to go here. So I will be streaming tomorrow. I've mentioned this that tomorrow is actually a very important stream. Today was just, whatever, fun. Let's get this pet, all that stuff. But tomorrow's gonna be something. Tomorrow's gonna be something fun. A completely different realm of Skyblock. And honestly, even though what I'm going to be doing is going to be very specific to Skyblock, I probably won't actually be on Skyblock for most of the stream. Which is kind of interesting, But it is going to be... It's going to be something. I'm excited for it. That is going to be at tomorrow, starting at 1 p.m. I wanted it to be at noon, but something came up. So I'm pushing it back to 1 p.m. But, I mean, that's fine. So 1 p.m. Pacific time. So that is 4 p.m. on the east coast of the U.S. I guess that would be 9 p.m. in Britain. And time zones, you know the drill. But I'm excited for it. I am ready for it, definitely. I'll spoil it. I'll say what I'm doing. I think that makes sense to say what I'm doing. Back in the day, when I played Hypixel Skyblock, back in ye olden day, I played before the garden updates. And back then... you didn't have this garden where you could just, 3D print a plot of land for farming, super easy, fast. No. You had to make your farming plots on your own private island, by hand, painstakingly, block by block. So it took a long time. And I spent so much time just farming and even just getting ready for farming, that I decided that I would make a song. By the way, full transparency, I don't know how to make music. I'm not a musician. I like that. I've never practiced that at all. I just thought it would be fun. And it was very fun. But now we're back, and farming has had a lot of updates. And, it's a whole different game. It's a whole different era. I thought, why not do that song? It was called Farming Man. Why not do Farming Man, but better? So, tomorrow, we are going to be from scratch. Well, we'll see if it's from scratch. I might just, download some beat that's like a country song. And just make my own lyrics over it, but we'll see. I will be creating a song specifically for farming. I'm not gonna call it Farming Man because it's, I've already done that. I've already used that name. We'll see what we call it, but we're bringing it back. It's going to be fun because it's going to be bad. That is the whole reason why it is going to be fun. And we will see what happens. This is going to be so stupid. This is going to be so dumb. But you know what? That's what makes it fun. God, look at that, man. You can just teleport wherever you want. This is awesome. Man. Absolutely awesome. You'll love to see it. Oh man, you love to see it. Yeah, it is a lot less than the Void Sword for sure. Yeah. I mean, less in every way. Less damage. But I mean, when I'm not wearing this stuff, it won't have the strength, right? If I'm because, if I'm using this anywhere else, I won't be wearing this armor. I'll be wearing other armor. And so instead of 167 strength, it'll be 7 strength. So that's the big difference maker. Yeah, and then like very little crit damage, attack speed, all that stuff. We'll see how good it ends up being. We'll see. We can actually see now. Before I end stream. This is what I do. I freaking want to end stream, or like I go to end stream and then I just get distracted by anything and everything. I'm very bad at this. Let's see though. How much does this do? Yeah, only really? Only 910 no crit, 3k with crit. Huh. Part of me feels like this isn't really much better. But if I'm not wearing any gear, because I won't be if I'm using the AOT in other places. If I'm not wearing any gear that boosts the Void Sword, this does, yeah, 8. Oh, it's only 856. Oh, because it's not, yeah, the reforges. I'll reforge this stuff too. Yeah, 7. It's just going down. 700, 2k, and this is 1k, 600. Yeah, so when you're wearing non-ender gear, the AOTE is better than the Void Sword. Not by a lot, but it is a little better. A little better. Hello, ayo, musical boy. How's it going? How's it hanging? This is a little awkward. I was just about to end stream actually, so that's a little bit of a ripperoni. But yeah, we had a very productive day. I got the Enderman pet in about an hour and a half, which really isn't that bad. Where is he? There he is, my boy, my Enderman boy. And I also ended up unlocking the recipe for the AOTE like a minute later. So killed 2 birds with 1 stone, pretty much. Killed 2 birds with 1 stone. You should grind coins and buy my pet skins. Oh boy. Oh boy. Nah. On an Iron Man profile, if I'm grinding coins, I'm spending them for like any sort of damage upgrade, honestly. Like, that is like the number one thing you need, I feel like. Because, without bazaar flipping and, auction house buying, I don't know. Money definitely does feel tighter on an Iron Man profile than at least it's more so than I remember back in the day on when I played on a regular profile. Only 6 billion worth. That would be a lot of grinding. That would be quite a bit. I don't think you realize I'm wearing glaciite armor. My best sword, like, still debatably is a void sword. 6 billion is it's a bit ways off. It's a little ways away. I will say though, I'll say it again. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow starting at 1 p.m. Starting at 1 p.m. PST, which is 4 p.m. on the East Coast. Time zones, whatever. Basically, back in the day, I did a lot of farming. on my old profile back when farming was like hard. So much so that I made a song for farming in Skyblock. It was called Farming Man, and no, I don't have any musical ability. Like I don't know how to make music, and that's what makes it fun. So, you know, now that I'm back playing Skyblock, and now that, you know, there's so many different updates with farming, with the whole garden and whatever, I thought, let's do Farming Man again. Farming Man again. Let's see. You know what? Just to pique your guys' interest, to show, like, what this is going to be, I'm gonna end the stream off just to show, like, the level of stupidness that this will be. I'm gonna see if I can find the original Farming Man that I made, and that will be how we end off the stream. With that. And YouTube will not copyright it because it's my own stuff, and if they do copyright it, I will be mad. I will be very displeased with them. It will be... Oh, I'm on... Oops. Hopefully I didn't show anything bad there. Which one was it? It was this one, right? It was this one. It was... Right? God, why did I not make it? I didn't know how to do YouTube back then, man. I didn't even make it its own thing. I just put it in the middle. Yeah, I think it's here. I just put it in the middle of a 100 days video, because that's what, you know, that's what was the thing back then. What you say about my purse? I don't know. It's a number. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is where it starts. And you'll be able to hear it, right? Because yes. No. Unless I turn you on. Ha ha ha. Smart. Big brain. Big brain. Okay. So no. Wait. Be smart. Be smarter. You, and...
Farming montage. I'm a farming man, yes I'm a farming man. Oh, I'm an unalarming, charming, harming farming man. 'Cause I'm a farming man, yes I'm a farming man. Oh, I'm a hopping.
My audio balancing was impeccable.
Farming,
oh man.
Farming man. Farming man. When I spawned on my island, I was all alone. Just a man and a minion making cobblestone. But then I found Miss Sally and I took her home. Now our love for farming has taken hold. I'm a farming man, yes I'm a farming man. Oh, I'm an unalarming, charming, harming farming man. 'Cause I'm a farming man, yes I'm a farming man. Oh, I'm a hoppin', boppin', poppin', choppin', croppin' man. I'm a farming man, yes I'm a farming man.
Oh, the key change, okay.
Man, 'cause I'm a farming man, yes I'm a farming man. Oh, I'm an unalarming, charming, harming farming man.
Well, that's... Yeah. So we're doing that, but more. So yeah. I will see you guys tomorrow for that. I will see you tomorrow for that. Cool. Yeah. Take care. 1 p.m. PST. Be there or be square. Yes.